Welcome to Qualified. I'm Antoine.
And I'm Derek.
And welcome to the show, guys. We are live.
Finally.
The red light is flashing. So I guess that means we're live.
Yes, we're live today. So sorry we had technical difficulty last time, but I think we're finally set for the day.
Yeah, things happen.
Things happen.
Things happen. I've had a week. I really had a week.
It's been a good week, actually.
It's been a lot of.
So what did you do last night? Well, Antoine, we were still celebrating his dad's birthday this week.
Right. Yes, we all celebrate, and thank you so much for coming.
Yes,
I like that.
yes.
He was really shocked and surprised.
Yes, because he came in the door. He was like,
yeah. Thank you for that.
Yes, I enjoyed that very much.
Yeah, we would. I know they're like, what are they talking about? What are we celebrated my dad's birthday. I don't think he wants me to tell the number. Yesterday, he got back from Hawaii.
Yes.
And we celebrated his birthday yesterday at the Cheesecake Factory, the new Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
Downtown. So we had a ball. It was
really nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I got to meet his girlfriend. She was very nice.
Dana, yeah.
Very nice.
What did you order? Did you like the food?
Oh,
there?
the food was good. Because I went back today. I went back today for lunch.
Derek went back today, guys.
So that's 2 days of the Cheesecake Factory.
Now, I love the Cheesecake Factory. I was, I started back when I was 25. And I loved it.
Yeah, but it's not the same as it used to be. Because,
It's changed a bit.
Yeah, it's changed. Because we used to go to one on Wisconsin Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And Wisconsin Avenue used to be a little bit more sophisticated.
Yeah.
But I think since COVID, things have changed. So
I got upset about the crab cakes. When I was 25, they had real crab cakes. I always used to get the 4 crab cakes with the mashed potatoes with the little red skins still in there a little bit. So then fast forward till I turned 30-something. I'm thinking I'm going to get, I know what I want. I want the crab cakes and mashed potatoes.
But I've never knew they had 4. I thought it was just 2.
It was 4.
It was 4.
I-
Okay. Wow.
So my family, they was like, "You come to the Cheesecake Factory for crab cakes?" I was like, well,
But they have a lot of different things.
But they had changed it. They went to those little box things, and I felt like it was so cheated.
Because it wasn't the big lump.
Yeah. Yeah. But the food was good. Thank you, Cheesecake Factory.
Yes. So that's
Right.
a shout out to them.
So what else did you do? You had
Yesterday, oh God, when I left you yesterday, I left and I went home. I went and changed. Went to another
You
event.
changed your clothes? You
I
went to
changed
Baltimore?
No, I had clothes here from my boyfriend's house.
Okay.
So I went over there, changed,
Mhm.
and I went to the Ugly Mug yesterday.
Oh yeah, what was that doing?
They had a day party from 5 to 10 yesterday, so that was very nice. Shout out to DJ Rodney, excellent as always. But we had Suspense was there as well. DJ Suspense was there.
I'm not gonna tell you what happened. Did I tell you what happened?
No.
You knew what happened,
But what?
and I can.
You can't stay on the air.
We were coming. Well, I did first. Okay.
You get the dirt here first.
I would do it. It was right after Rome died.
Okay.
I was working with somebody that was our theme music for the show. Everything went well. We were going to use the theme music and
Okay.
all of that until we got into a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I'm going to say, I just had people pass away. My grandpa, all of that.
Yeah.
So I I didn't tell him a day or a time or something. And this gentleman went off. I'm not going to tell you his name or anything.
Oh wow.
And I'm like,
Why would he go off
because he's like, well, why didn't I know the time that I was going? Well, you okay? So then he backtracks. He said, well, I don't mean because I'm sorry that you lost your friend, and and I'm just quiet, like.
So he went through all this dramatics for no
and
reason.
then at the end tells me that not to use the song.
Oh wow.
And I know what you're thinking. Had you paid? Yes, I paid.
Okay.
I didn't ask for the money back. Because
Well, the thing with it is, they should have been He should have gave you the money back.
Well, it's his song. So if something belongs to someone and they ask, I have no problems. If you should want it back, fine, you give it
Right.
back. Because I want the same respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I gave it. I didn't even mention the money,
Okay.
and I haven't seen him since then. If I would have went with you, he would have been there.
Really? Oh Lord. Okay.
You know you get a pride. You know.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
But after I left there, I went to Club Safari in Baltimore. It's a straight club in Baltimore, and we had a VIP section last night with 7 other friends, and we hung out till I don't think I left until midnight.
You Derek is VIP, baby.
No worse than Antoine. Antoine's always red carpet.
It's always, when you go out with Derek, baby, it is.
Oh, I had a ball.
It is VIP.
And I had too much to drink
Nothing
last
less.
night. My goodness.
You had the Ciroc.
Peach Ciroc mixed with.
Why did you do peach Ciroc?
That's what they had ordered, and I'm like, it was good. It was good because I don't like regular Ciroc.
Luther King Avenue.
So I had
Peach.
mixed with cranberry juice. Yeah, cranberry juice,
Okay.
which wasn't so bad.
All right. Well, let's jump on in. We need to jump on in. We had to. This week has been like there's a lot of things like happened.
Oh my
The
goodness.
big one for me, Ryan is leaving live.
Yes, live with Kelly Ripa.
So this makes number
Oh Lord.
2.
2.
Yeah, because it was Strahan. And what they said about
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
they were saying that they really didn't get along. I don't believe that.
Mike was so laid back.
They said that, and the nameage wanted it Michael and Kelly. And Kelly was like, I sweat, heart, and tears.
Yeah.
Kelly goes first, baby.
Oh yeah, that was that's a staple.
How dare you?
That's a staple.
Kelly has been sitting there, but taking up Regis, all
Yeah.
that with Regis.
Yeah.
She was waiting for that chair.
She was not leaving that
And then
chair.
he stressed out. But listen, Michael's doing okay at 22 million.
Oh, Michael's on everything. All the football games.
Michael's good.
He's on. What's it? Good Morning America. He's
Yeah.
doing big things.
See, but the thing, the sneakage behind the back
Oh,
is the
yeah.
thing that Kelly didn't like because CBS told him. CBS? ABC
ABC.
told Strahan not to tell her, which blindsided her. See, the thing is, when you work this closely with someone,
Yeah.
trust is everything. Because for you to hold that type of secret, not that she was going to miss a meal. She tried to say
Right.
that, how dare you not tell me that? Like, I
Right.
have kids. And, like,
Yeah.
what was that? I'm like, Kelly,
And her kids are
come
grown
on,
too.
sweetie.
Right.
Those live checks are good. You
Yeah.
could miss a couple too. You'd be good.
Absolutely.
You know,
It wouldn't even- she wouldn't even miss a beat.
So Kelly put her foot down, and I kind of liked how she did it. She said, "Well, since you want to yank my tail, how about I'm not going to come to work for 3 days?
Yeah.
You figure it out."
And she did that too.
She didn't go. Well, she was scheduled to go on vacation.
Right.
She took an extra 3 days. Boss lady. That's how you do it. You know where your bread is buttered, and she
Right.
said you have to show you, which they didn't.
But you have to admit, ABC's been good for her because
They have been
she
very
started
good.
with All My Children, and
They've been very good to her.
She went on.
But they
Which
had a
is good.
meeting. They had a meeting when she got back, and they said
Yeah.
that live was their priority.
Right.
But they got Ryan
So
now.
that-
So now it's going to be her husband, Mark
Mark.
Consuelos.
Yes, Mark Consuelo. So shout out to the what is it? Oh my goodness, Kansas City Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl last week, Super Bowl 53.
Oh yes, the
MVP player,
All right.
Patrick Mahomes. Yes, that's my boy. 27 years old with 2 Super Bowl rings. This is his 5th year in the
How many?
NFL. 5.
Wow.
He's 27. He's got a long career.
Didn't the guy that just retired has 5, but it took him.
Yeah, but he's on the chain to go better than Brady.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
25.
27. He's 27 with 2 Super Bowl rings.
Wow, that's
He's
pretty good.
MVP player.
That's pretty good.
So that
That's
was
pretty good.
really good, definitely. But the Super Bowl halftime show, Rihanna wasn't that great. You know she's pregnant.
Yeah, we saw.
Yeah, everybody saw. I'm like, wow.
You didn't like it?
No.
You not gonna give her a pass because of the
No,
pregnancy?
she should have passed this year and went to next year because of the pregnancy, I think. Well, I'm cutthroat, okay?
Listen, I do not want to get cancer.
I love Rihanna, but
She
she couldn't dance. You know, she couldn't dance. She couldn't move.
She's pregnant. Like,
She should have not performed the halftime show. You can't perform.
the
right?
contract was already signed
Oh,
probably
well,
before
you know.
she got pregnant.
Well, I guess, but you know,
She
I
had to
don't,
give
I don't
them
get
something.
passes. I don't get passes.
I thought the show visually, I thought the show was fantastic.
Okay.
Especially because I give big ups when.
Now her dancers were on point. Her dancers were
women don't
fantastic.
get enough credit. I just think that they bring home the bacon fried up in a pan and this and that. She had commanded an army of 100.
Those boys were fine too.
And I said it was big ups for her. And then I didn't even know. I was like, I heard it through the kid. They was like pregnant. I was like, no, there's no
Well, it was
way
like,
that she would be pregnant back like that again.
And her son is 9 months old.
That mean they got right back. You ain't supposed to do that, ladies.
She was on
What
it.
does the doctor say? You're supposed to wait. Like
You're supposed to let your body
I don't
heal.
even think that you would want to.
Your body hasn't even healed from the first one.
Listen, once upon a time there was a little boy named Antoine.
Oh God.
I had a surgery that I'm not gonna mention. And I did. You don't want to. It took a year for me to get back.
Oh
to,
yeah. Absolutely.
And I had a partner at the time, and I said, if you come over to me one more time, I'll knock you through that wall.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, hey.
Like, but I don't know. But you know, the women
But
are so
she's
bigger. I mean,
I
she.
just, you know.
Hey, listen.
Shout out to Rihanna for
I see
pregnancy.
pictures of her in those red boots. Have you seen the red boots that people are wearing? It's fashion now. They look like a cartoonish, like
Oh,
boot. It's
that
an
is-
oversized boot.
Oh, so like the Uggs.
It's like a UGG, but it's more like a cartoon, like boot. Yeah, young
Oh,
people,
I'm not sure what that
can
is.
you comment to me so we know what those boots are? I think she had them on, or somebody drew them on, or something like that to try to sell them. I need.
That was a picture on Facebook, or
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah.
didn't see that.
I'm looking. You know, I starve for fashion. I need to see two
He's
more.
the fashionista.
I need to see two more key people in them before I'm in them.
Ah,
Yeah, two
Well,
more key people, and then I'll be.
she's
I'll
not.
do it.
She's not a key person.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
See?
I don't go to her for fashion. Like
Exactly.
Like you don't
She
go.
would
to,
not be in New York on Fashion Week.
You don't go to Cheesecake Factory for cupcakes.
Oh no. But
I
it was
learned.
the cheesecake. Oh, I had cheesecake today.
Did you?
I did.
I didn't eat my cheesecake from last night. It's in the fridge.
What did you get? What kind did you get?
Vanilla bean.
That's the plain. You get that
I
anywhere.
I always get vanilla bean.
You know, it was a toss-up because I wanted the raspberry lemon,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't get, and I got the celebration. Because I'm
I
always
think that's what
celebrating.
my dad got. I think.
No, he got, I don't know what he got. That was chocolate and something. But it was pink. But I don't know what it was.
And the waitress, like she was so nice.
She was
so
nice.
I don't remember her name.
I don't remember her
Please
name.
forgive me. I don't
And the guy
remember.
I
She was
had
so
today,
nice.
he was good. His name was Q. I forgot his name.
Was she there?
I don't know, because we sat on, when you come in the door to the left, and you know, she was up front. So I don't know.
Wow.
But the same maitre d' was there. I was like, God, please don't let him recognize me.
You have a kitchen?
Right. So also, prayers out for former President Jimmy Carter. He's reached in hospice care. He was our 39th president, so we're praying for him that he won't suffer long. He was 98 years old, so he's in hospice care at home.
Have you noticed that presidents, they have long life? I mean, every
Well, they have
president,
a plush life.
their health care is
Yeah.
A+.
Of course, absolutely.
I think every president is known as has died below 98. I think. I could be wrong.
I think there's quite a few that left before the 90s. But,
I remember when I started hearing about presidents dying, I think it was Who was his name?
Reagan.
Who was before Reagan? Who before Reagan?
Ooh.
Tell us. You can comment. You can comment.
Ooh, I don't remember. Was it
Not Eisen. I
No,
wouldn't
no,
be
no.
here. if I said-
Ford? Nixon?
I think it was Ford.
Ford?
I think it was Ford. I knew nothing. I don't know. Ford made. I don't think I was here when Ford was here.
Oh, no, Antoine, you're not that young. You were here.
I just don't.
You were here.
I said. Oh, he said. Tell me, bring it down.
But then, yesterday we had this discussion at lunch. Antoine can't remember the day he graduated high school.
I don't remember.
That is
I know
the
it was in the
weirdest thing.
90s. Listen.
Your dad was like whispering in his head what he told me. I was like, okay.
Listen, he does it. I could tell you a whole. He
So,
does this thing.
I don't know. But you're at least
Because
4
listen,
years behind me.
I am 50 years old. I've lived.
You're 50, I'm 55,
I've
and
lived.
we both have lived. But I think you've lived more than I have.
I
so.
have lived.
But I
And-
started late.
and-
I was a late bloomer.
And
So
I
I
think-
enjoyed my 20s. Oh my God.
I thank God. I thank God that I don't have the bumps and bruises for 50.
Yeah, thank God I'm still here.
Yes. My gosh.
The things.
And when people say that, like, we're getting older, like when people say to get to a certain level in life, you just don't get there. You have to
Right. Yeah.
There's certain things that
But-
you can, and then once you're in that space,
You're in. You're in. So this week we had Valentine's Day. What did you do for Valentine's Day?
are
Did do
you
anything?
going to pass me? I'm not in a relationship.
So?
What did I do?
But you still
I
got a date.
I didn't have a date. No one
Oh,
wants to date
shout
me.
out for Fat Tuesday. Remember?
Yes, Fat
Fat Tuesday.
Tuesday is
Coming.
Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday.
So are people off from work?
No.
No. You have to go in, people.
Yes, you have to go. It's not a paid
They can't
holiday.
work from home
Oh yeah, absolutely,
because which half of the people are still working from home.
absolutely. And I think it's more productive at home. For me, I think
I'm
it is.
sitting where I sit there. I check every 2 weeks. I'm home.
Oh, that's good.
My new job.
So also, unfortunately, prayers go out to the parents of Richard Belzer. He died today. He's the Law and Order star. He was 78 years old. No cause of death was in there for his death, but he died today. Richard
Okay.
Belzer.
Okay, I'm not sure who he was.
He was in Law and Order SUV. He's also a comedian. So I've never seen him stand up or whatever, but they said he was a comedian. But
There's this scenario that I wanted to ask you. I think I asked you off camera, but okay, everybody listen in. Okay, it was a family. It was a gentleman, a guy and a woman that do not go together. They broke up. She has 3 kids all together. She has 3 kids all together. He has 1. All of them are her kids.
right.
He comes to her house to bring his son some food and didn't neglect it to get anything for the rest of them because that's his 1 child.
But let me ask this question.
The wife went off. And that, I mean, you know,
'Cause how long were they together?
that's key too.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least long enough to have a child that is a toddler and is in school.
And also, he knew those kids prior to that child being born.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
It does
So
not.
he had a relationship prior to his son or daughter being born. So he has a relationship with them kids because they were together.
I need to know from everybody, what would you do? What would you do? Would you, okay, if you have 1 kid and the person that you broke up with has 2 children, would you have brought food enough for all the rest of the children, or would you have just brought
Food for
enough
you.
to have just done what you were supposed to do as the parent, bring
Yeah.
your food?
But
how would you have handled that?
I just feel like he should have brought food for all the kids because he had a relationship with the kids before his
Well,
child
most
was
people
born.
think that, most people would say that.
Especially if the kids are younger. These are young kids. These are toddlers.
I would have
I'd say
brought, I
under
would have
10.
brought enough. I would have brought enough for everybody. However, if my pockets was funny, I would have called him and told him to come outside. And
No,
he
just
would
tell him to pick him up.
Yeah, and he
Take
would have
him
just
out.
ate it in the car
Okay.
if my money was funny. Because sometimes the money
Yeah, money could
be
be
a little
funny.
funny, and those,
But he might be
that's
just
not
being-
my
But
responsibility, Lois.
He might have been just being petty that day.
Those not my kids, madam.
But he still has a relationship with them kids.
Well, he doesn't have to, and they
He
shouldn't
doesn't.
give him that heat. The heat that was on him is not fair, though. Like if somebody that doesn't have to do something and they're like looking at you like like, come on,
Yeah.
come on.
He doesn't
I
have
don't
to.
have to do
but,
that.
But the thing is, he knows those kids like his own kids.
But those are not my kids.
I still think he should.
Like I love children. I do. I love
I still
children.
think he should have brought food for all the kids.
Yeah, but we don't know. His money was funny.
But we don't know the circumstance behind him just buying for his own child either.
What would you do? Comment. Tell me what you think that you would do when you
I
got
think-
food for everybody or just your child.
But if your money is funny, just forget it. Get it when your money is right.
I think I know what my dad would.
And what would he have done?
No, he would have bought food for
For everybody. Yeah, because he wouldn't even have thought twice about
No.
it. Because he's very generous that way. So I wouldn't think of anything else.
It depends on how my money was. I'm sorry, Lois.
Well,
I would have pulled him out in the car. No one would have seen. I wouldn't have made a
So
scene.
you were supposed to have go to a function yesterday. So what did you do yesterday after the function?
You are trying to get me, aren't you? I ended up coming home and getting a phone call.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's enough.
I got a phone call. And
Okay.
I had a nice evening.
Okay. So you had a little date. That's nice.
A date is a lot to say, but
Oh, you just had an encounter. Okay.
well, no, a friend came over and we
Okay.
had a talk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Beer and wine is on. Okay.
I tell you, between you and Mr. Anderson, because he's thinking somebody's going to come and he's like Antoine. He's going to be Antoine.
Oh, you're not gonna be single much longer.
Why does he say the same thing?
Yeah,
What
this
do y'all
year-
see?
This year is a little bit different.
What is
because-
it that you see?
Well, the thing it is, you're taking care of yourself.
Everybody
You're-
take care of themselves.
No. But it's a little bit different because you've been in therapy all last year. You've come to the realization of what you can and cannot put up with in a relationship. You're getting better with your relationship. You're broadening your horizons at 50. And I think that it's time that you will share with somebody else.
Mm.
So it'll be time.
I think that I'm.
You're not undateable
I
because
think
you
I'm gonna hurt
date.
somebody. I think I'm gonna
You
hurt
can't go. You cannot start a relationship thinking that way.
somebody. Yeah, I think I am terrible. Right. I am.
Well, the thing is, you just gotta
That's
change
a
your
lot of my other
patterns.
stuff.
But that you got rid of that baggage last year. You left it in
Sometimes
2022.
I catch myself.
Yeah, but you gotta leave that in 2022.
I was telling Derek today, like, I thought that I had got over a behavior that I used to do. And I found out that I was still falling out the line because I was still getting the same results. So people, and I was writing it out. I was like, and so what? I said what I said.
Okay.
You
But-
can't do that. Like, you
No.
can't do, and especially at 50. You need a little bit of
Yeah.
compassion.
A little compassion, a
you
little more
need
patience.
to have compassion. Because
And-
what I do is this, and if someone told me, you could come into my space and you could do something that would offend me.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say anything the first time.
Okay.
First couple of times, I won't say anything. So
Okay.
all this person think, oh, he's the nicest person because when people meet, they think I'm nice, and I am nice, but they think I'm
But he
nice.
has another side to him too.
But by the fourth time you do the same thing without a warning, I will go off. And the expression that I've seen on people's face was like, and I remember Miss Johnson looked at me, she was like,
Not
Antoine,
quite.
she said, Antoine, you need to talk to somebody.
"Oh, it was
And
that
that's-
drastic."
yeah, because now I've seen this face before. Yeah, and that's when I was like, okay, well maybe,
Um.
yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know.
Because you can see that you've seen that face from people that they don't even know each other. Then it's
But-
you.
But it really is. But you have to realize.
Yeah, I
and
did
then
it.
You have to embrace your change.
I didn't realize, so now I did it. So now I just have to sharpen the knife a little bit more.
Right.
There will be no more letting shit pass.
Okay.
The first I have
Yeah,
to call it out
'cause-
the
yeah,
first time
yeah.
because they be like, well, you
Yeah, you have
yelled,
to.
chop my head off,
But you have to.
and I didn't
because,
know, because
because-
I'm like, I hope that you would have stopped.
But that's a build-up. If you don't correct
Yeah,
it,
there's
but
like-
you
I
let
didn't
people
know.
treat you the way you want them to treat you.
Well, I just kind
But you
of,
gotta-
I let it. It depends on what. Just
Yeah,
like,
and
it's
then
mostly
go-
like at work or something like that. I'm like, I'll
Yeah,
wait
and then
stuff.
the build-up is worse.
And then
you
there's a couple
explode.
times it's been at home. You don't get up in my house and walk anywhere. You set your ass down
No.
until you don't move in here. You don't have free will. Only person that has free will in here is me. I'm sorry. You don't walk around in here. You're a guest.
Oh, yeah,
You
gas.
keep your butt in the seat. Unless of course, you have free reign. Not many people have free reign. But, just one person, I was uncomfortable. I was like,
You uncomfortable in your own house?
yeah, I didn't like to
they
feel
can't-
because I got birth certificate, stuff, information, and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You get funny. Do you ever get like you can't be around?
Well, I don't have.
funny about my
I
things.
am like that because I don't have a lot of company in my house, and when company comes over, well, my stuff is in my safe, and nobody knows where the safe
That's
is.
what I need to get to.
You need to get a safe,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where you just hide it away. Nobody
Yeah.
even knows it's there.
Because I'm trying to
And
recall, what I
Then you
got out.
then you know where your shit is, and you ain't
Yeah.
got to worry about chasing it all over your house.
And you remember the guy that we had a show that day. Remember the guy that you had to talk to out on the
Oh
But now-
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, he was a little suspect.
He walked.
He was suspect.
No one goes in.
Yeah,
I'm funny
bedroom
in
is
bedroom.
Off,
No one. I always
especially
brought
when
up-
you're not in that.
My grandmother
space.
taught me as a child, no one is supposed to see where you sleep.
Unless you're.
And that's it, real close. Your husband, your kids, maybe. But
Right.
no one is supposed to see where you. That's just
Yeah, that's private.
He was just whooping it. I was like, I was like, what are you doing?
But that's invasion of your personal space.
I was like, you can't be in here.
Right. Mm-mm. That's off limits.
And he was like, what is wrong with you? What's wrong with me?
But he had no boundaries. He's just a loose cannon.
I
he was-
thought about it. I was like, well, maybe. I mean, if you
Yeah.
came off, now, you don't think that? I mean, you can't
No, but-
because we're an adult. You don't come
Right.
and talk to somebody like they're a child, and I think that's what they're telling. Like I come off like
But that's because you did not stop it when it happened. And you let
Yeah.
stuff build up.
Yeah.
That's what makes it worse.
because I hope that you would. Most
Well,
adults.
Not everybody has common sense. And everybody wasn't raised the same. So you have to chalk it up the way he was raised. He was raised to Free Willy,
I
But
raised.
we had
I practically
boundaries.
raised myself too.
but you still have boundaries.
Yeah, because I like myself.
Right. But
Not that no one likes themselves.
well, they were probably friends with the parents instead of being a child.
He said it. I didn't
I
say
said
it.
it.
I didn't say
I
that.
said-
There's a lot of parents that are involved with being their friend. That would not be a problem
Yeah.
for me because I'm not your friend, little boy.
And no. Sit your little ass down.
I am not your friend. Don't talk to me like that.
Right. Even with my godchildren, they know what to say and what not to say still.
But
And
you're
in my-
scary, Jerry. You're scary. Because you just look like you don't play.
It's the school teacher in me.
Obviously,
So you pull them glasses down and you be like, excuse me?
Like if I was a kid and saw you at the bar,
Oh, I've seen some of my
I'd be
kids.
like,
at the
oh
bar.
my God, Mr. Bush is at the bar.
But I've had kids to come up to me in the bar. But the way I used to get the kids in the classroom is, especially with middle school. Middle school is horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, middle school was
Middle
horrible.
school
I don't know
because
how I survived.
they're all sexual tension because they
Yes.
want to try everything.
And imagine
then
a little boy like me trying to figure it out.
Again, then when you get to high school, they've already done it, so they've come.
Yeah.
But that middle school thing, them puberty and all that shit going on, oh my God. So, my thing with the kids when they were unruly, I had the phone numbers to the parents. And
You would call the parents?
I called the parents in the middle of the class. Oh, absolutely. That stops a lot of shit going on.
One of my coworkers told me that she had a teacher like that.
Oh,
That
yes.
would call,
Oh, absolutely.
That would call her. Like every day.
Yeah.
And it was becoming too much. And that to the point where she answered the phone. She said, yes. She said, yes, your son is in here. She said, well, what is he doing, ma'am? She said, he's praising God. And said, she's saying God is good. She said, well, God is good, man. Like, I have to... Like, you call me at work for that?
Like, no.
She said, he's saying God is good. And she said, well, God is good.
Right. So, but the thing is, there's nothing wrong with praising God. Is how
But you call her at work for that?
But he was being disrespectful to the class because he was disrupting
acting like
class.
a preacher, like he was. Well, maybe he wants
he
to
was
be a preacher.
he was disrupting class. He wasn't following directions in class. He was being the class clown.
Yeah, school teachers is the hardest job.
Yeah, he was being the class clown.
I couldn't do it.
And there's nothing wrong with praising God, but as a time and a place.
How would you have handled that? Would you have let him go on?
It depends on the. It depends on the. We could have curtailed that down into an assignment for him instead of as a teaching method. Instead of
yelled at him.
No, see,
I say, hey, outside, outside.
You could have used that as a teachable moment for that child.
You see the good.
Yeah, you gotta nurture the children. You gotta nurture them.
That's good. That's how you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but you got a class clown that can go and say, come right here, come here. I tell him, come here.
Me and my group, we were kind of the.
And then look, I had the numbers on.
You called it right then and there.
Oh, in front of the whole classmates.
Lord.
Oh yes,
Did they be like,
tears
come
along.
on, Mr. Bush.
All of that.
And you still called?
Did not.
You should give him another chance.
Oh no. If you give them warnings, you got to do it. If you don't, they're gonna go over top of you.
They going home to a black person's house. They got belts and straps.
Absolutely.
We just now got you can't be kids no more.
Well, that's enough.
You don't know what they got to endure.
Call the parents at work because they're already disturbed. They're getting a call from a teacher during the day
At their job.
at their job. And what did I do?
Because I would have been just like the teacher. I would have been like, hey, what is he doing?
Yeah.
That you have to keep calling me every day.
No. See, that's the mistake the parents make.
Like,
is accusing the teacher of.
but something that was
But there are teachers out there that are belittling students. I get that, and I can understand why the parents would be mad over that. But when your kid is being a class clown and wants to be the star of the show when he don't have a teaching degree, oh no, that's a wrap.
Set your little behind down.
It's a wrap. I don't understand it, will not, and don't tolerate it.
I don't know if Robin's watching. Robin, remember I think we were in 11th grade. We used to come in, what was her name? I can't remember that. We would be laughing from the hallway. We would do impressions. So the teacher came to our table. It was like 5 of us. She was like, we're calm down and stuff. We all laughing. She said, okay, how many E's do you want, Robin? Robin said, about 3 or 4. Oh! Baby, we could not stop laughing.
Oh.
She said, okay.
Wow.
I couldn't catch my breath that I was laughing. So, you know how Bugs Bunny says, he's like, about 3 or 4.
Oh, that's bad.
We were terrible in school. We were terrible.
So you stayed after school a lot. You had
they let me go because I was popular with the dancing, and so I had to go rehearse. And I just had to flash the smile.
Oh, that's just horrible. Horrible.
Except my science teacher, he came to me. He's like, he said, "You're not gonna skate out of this class because you can dance."
Sit your ass down.
I was like, calm down. Sorry, why you gotta be loud?
He didn't tell me.
You and I know both. I'm getting out of here. See?
He wasn't tolerating your shit either.
He was because I was quiet. And when he seen, he was like, he didn't know I did all that. And he was like, yeah. And he kept siding me. Like, I'm talking
carrying on.
Yeah, he's like, just because you think you ain't gonna skate out of this class.
There you go.
You do nothing in here. It was a science class. He was boring. Mr. I can't remember his
Oh.
name. I was asleep.
Oh my God! So what is it about science that was boring?
I don't
You don't
know.
like well, I never like dissecting. Let's just get that clear. And they got mad at me because I wore gloves. Fuck that shit.
I think it was not because science. It was after lunch, and we was you eat, you go to sleep after lunch.
You people.
Well, most black people.
No, I don't.
You
I don't go to sleep after I eat. I embrace all
you
my
are the
sides.
first.
I embrace all my sides.
You are the
That's
first.
all I'm gonna say.
I never heard. Well, that's true. We were talking about weed smoking. Like people, I said, I think me and my brother are the only two black people that I know that don't smoke. And you,
I don't smoke
that
weed.
don't smoke weed.
Right, and they look at me like, huh?
They do. They like.
And you don't smoke cigarettes? I know.
I don't smoke weed. I love the smell of it. Like I've had
The
people,
weed? Oh, I can't stand the smell of the weed.
I love the smell of it.
Ugh. But weed has changed from
I just
when we
can't
were
smell it.
kids. The smell was more organic. I say like outside. But now it's like artificial. It don't smell like
It's
it used
equivalent
to.
to how gas. You get gas on your. People like the smell of gas. That's how it is with weed.
Well, gas don't smell like it used to. It's not the same. The octane is different. The octane is different. from when
We
were
have
kids.
gotten off.
Well,
Off this discussion. We need to get to the topic.
the topic of the day.
We're boundaries. We are repeating boundaries because we were sidetracked last week due to technical difficulties.
Right.
So we're going to back it up. We're going to talk a little bit about boundaries and how important they are. And
that's it's so funny that we were talking about this stuff and we were just talking about kids.
Mm-hmm.
And see, you were off your boundaries in the classroom.
but I had no boundaries.
Right, you didn't have no boundaries.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
I didn't
And,
get that till later.
Boundaries
Well,
and
my
structure.
home. You see what my home was like.
Yeah.
Shit, she didn't do. Leave it alone. Well, I forget. She did the best she could. I do believe that was her best.
That was her best.
Yeah,
And the best is not always good, but
Well, listen, I'm a 10-gallon person. I'm
Right.
I'm a 10-gallon person. That I'm not disgracing. She's a 5-gallon person. You can't pull into a 10-gallon. There's certain things that I have to sort of keep around myself with people that are 10-gallon people.
yeah, you need positive people around.
She's the type of person that hopes and dreams didn't live in. Where she, you better go down and get that welfare.
Oh
Because
yeah, and then they don't want to carry that on
Yeah,
from generation to generation.
No, you got to dream. What is your dream?
Right.
You ain't gonna ever do that. You done killed the dream in the little
Right.
baby before he even able to do
But
something.
that's so funny because I see a lot of that in Baltimore because they pass this stuff on from generation to generation, and it just never stops, and it's sad. It's really sad how they do this.
You ain't gonna be singing on nobody's stage. You better go down and get that welfare.
Oh, SSI. Is that what the? Yes.
Oh, I love my people. I do. I love my people. We gonna do better.
We gotta do better.
We're gonna do better.
We are.
And
So-
I hope it's gonna be a shift before my lifetime.
Yes, but as
It's
far as
good.
boundaries, they have healthy relationships, healthy boundaries. So,
What are some healthy boundaries?
asking permission when you're making major decisions. Just like if you're living with your partner or whatever, you can just go out and buy a house or buy a car without at least consulting your spouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think that would.
Right. Well, how would that look? Oh, by the way, next week I'm moving.
What? That happened to me.
Oh, we're moving.
Not moving, but it was something to that effect. I mean, you went away for the weekend without telling me. I just happened to call
Oh no.
the house.
That is a no.
I'm at work and I'm calling because I'm like, where are you doing? Oh, I'm getting ready. Go. I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going to Philly to my mother's house the week. I said, well, when were you going to say something?
Oh yeah. I understand, his mother, but he
Well-
should at least communicate. He wasn't communicating.
But to his, I'm
Demise.
trying to do better.
Okay.
We have been arguing You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I was
Like a gnat.
I was that.
Like a gnat.
You didn't answer the phone. I would go to the job. I was terrible.
Oh,
Yes.
I've had one of those.
I would
I've
go
had a
to the
stalker.
job. Latel had to. He said, Antoine,
You said
stop
names.
going. My best friend, one of my best friends.
Oh,
He's in
okay.
New York. He said, Antoine, stop going to his job. He
Yeah,
said,
'cause
stop
I-
going because I got him the phone. And
Oh.
when you look, mind you, I was years younger than I am now. That would happen today.
Oh, no.
To me, if the phone ring once and then it goes to voicemail, that means you did this.
Oh yeah,
You picked up the phone.
and you
You saw it was me, and you put it
denied
down,
it.
and you denied it, and
You
put it.
denied
Now
that
that
phone.
makes it especially bad for me because that's my phone.
But you gave it as a gift, so it's
Yeah,
not
but
your
technically
phone.
I bought it,
But it's
and
not your phone.
that's like a slap in my face. That's what I thought then.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, that's it.
But
So I
yeah.
would show up at the job.
Yeah, I've had that happen before. I've had somebody show up at my job and try to get me fired because I didn't want to talk to communicate with them because I knew the relationship was over, but they wouldn't stop.
I couldn't physically stop myself. I had that much rage.
Oh no,
In
that
me.
was
I would show
horrible.
up at the job. Worked at the Georgia Brown's down to upscale restaurant.
Oh yeah, Georgia Brown.
And at that day he was serving people outside.
Oh.
Here I come. Off the
Oh
train.
my God.
He said, "Yes, will you?" I said, "What do you? You don't?" I said, "You don't answer the call."
I'm working.
His manager came out. He said, "Tim, are you all right?" And I'm looking at him like,
Poor Tim.
I know, it was
Oh.
poor Tim because I had done no work.
I've never gone to nobody's job.
Yes, a
I've
couple
never
of
had.
times.
No.
A couple of times. Y'all will hear more and more of my story as we go on.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
no.
It was
So
worse.
also, expressing appreciation for another one's efforts.
a lot of that
And that's
too.
good. That's good.
It depends on the maturity level. That is
Absolutely.
an excellent one, but it depends on the
Yeah,
maturity.
it
But
does.
do you get mad like if someone someone 50, I would give a scenario that did happen. I would just exclude the names.
Please exclude. them.
I had someone that didn't know somebody to expedite some money to somebody that they needed for a photo shoot.
Okay.
For the haircut. They had to get their haircut.
Okay.
This person does not know him nor likes him.
Oh God.
And only did it because I asked. So, and I knew that. So I asked
Alright,
this
too.
person, I said, did you thank him for this? I forgot. I'm thinking about. So I'm like, I know this person's maturity level because I'm thinking about it like this
Mother foes.
So the next day I seen him. I said, did you think? He was like, no, and like get mad at me because I keep asking.
Oh no.
So I asked the person the money it belonged to. I said, did he give you? He said no, and I meant to talk to you about that. He said, the only reason why I did that is because you asked me, right?
Right.
I said, I give him money back. But stuff like
So
that.
you didn't even pay him.
But
you
I
gave
get-
him the money for the haircut,
And he never paid. I just went on and gave him.
Oh no.
But it's the maturity.
Yeah.
I understand that he's
That's
not.
petty as fuck. I'm
He's
sorry,
not
excuse
gonna
me,
get
dog.
it.
That
He-
is so petty. He didn't even pay him after you gave him the money. Oh no.
But
That is not a friend.
I know. But listen. I was not good at 20. It's certain things I didn't know. I didn't know because I kind of learned them as I got out there. But
Now,
that was terrible.
as far as this, now, do you feel like you're always being honest with your partner or whatever when you're in a relationship as far as your boundaries? If you're unhappy or something, are you good at expressing yourself?
Well, I haven't been in a relationship since. I like to say I've had since.
Right.
I haven't been.
Right.
So that's
Because I know you have a tendency to cut people off. So I just want to know, is that something that would bug you?
I'm sorry, Dirk. Did I cut you off?
But that's,
I saw myself in some shows. You can kick me. Like, can you stop?
oh, and I get it. But you have to stop Antoine when he gets going. He's like,
You know,
Good morning, Antoine.
can I tell you what's going on in my mind?
What? Go ahead.
It's a certain amount, and I can hear how, like, if I know something, I think I can take it home faster, and just let me do it.
So you got to get your
And I got to run and stuff. I said, yeah, but we gonna, and I know, and I try to do it in such a way, not just you, not to you,
Oh, yeah.
but to, like, I'll just try to, because I think if we do it my way, and I think it's just, it may be the Leo thing,
But we all can be leaders, but sometimes we can't always teach what we need to be taught.
because a lot of times I just, I'm looking at the book in its cover, and I'm scanning and I'm taking in information, and we all do that.
I suppose you got to be a sponge sometimes. You got to absorb it.
I thought up of what what I think I know what my qualities are, and then by looking at you, I think that I could take the team home.
Okay.
Just trust me, and and I know that's hard coming from somebody that don't know me. All they look at me and they're like, "This boy, what is?" And it's like and it's good when I have my friends with me. They'll back with I talk to them.
Right.
And I know it's like a Lord, but my friends, y'all love me, and
we have to stop Antoine at certain times because he can go overboard. Yes, you do.
I have.
But you have to. That's the one thing you need to work on is expressions and ghosting. Yeah, that ghosting thing is you're 50 now. You can't ghost.
Yeah. I just apologized to somebody this weekend.
Oh, that's good. That's great. Yeah, because that whole ghosting thing.
I thought about it. But the reason why I thought about it, because only reason why I did it is because this person is really younger than me.
Okay.
And when I gave it to him, he was like,
oh, he wasn't ready.
What the fuck? Because he only seen Nice Antoine.
Oh, he wasn't ready
now,
for that.
you with the, and he was like, what the fuck? Like,
hey.
So, and at first, and I went, I didn't care. And then I thought, like, okay.
Well, we're the elders here, so we have to teach.
Yeah, what's
teach
this
the
thing
young
about the elders thing? I got to show you the thing, too. I think it might be a mentor. I think I'm going to do the mentor instead of having the children.
You'll be a mentor. Yeah, I've been doing that forever.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
I think a mentorship would be good.
Yeah.
Because you
get a lot out of it. You get a lot out of it.
Which I'm kind of doing that now.
Well, you do it in a sense you don't even know you're doing it. But you do it when you don't even think you're doing it.
You sleep with you.
Huh?
You're not supposed to sleep with your people that you mentor.
You're not supposed to. Well,
you're not supposed to.
But the thing is, if you have a relationship with that person,
you're not my
so
teacher.
you're just having a physical relationship with this person.
No, this was in the past.
Oh, okay. So
that happened. But the person looks at as you kind of move on through life, you kind of notice something like, damn, people kind of value what I said. Like,
yeah,
and that's amazing to me.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, Daddy, listen to me.
Oh yeah, you have to. As you get older, that's why you're growing old gracefully, and you have to tell your story.
Like, what the face was I was to tell you about? He was. I just say what I say. And
but
he had memorized it.
It still comes from experience.
It's down to which I knew he was lying. He's even prayer and all of that. I'm like, you ain't prayed.
But you judged him. Why you judge?
Because
why'd you judge? But you didn't have to judge.
28.
It's okay. It's okay, but you.
But I think
you
did
judge
to appease me that he was walking around saying he's had to listen to say that. But
cut throat.
Yeah.
Cut
Who are you
throat.
talking to? I ignored him.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, because all of a sudden, then all of them, and I needed money for my haircut. I still putting stuff away, and like, Yet I don't work over here.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
So.
Don't treat folk bad.
So also, giving people personal space. It's always good to have personal space.
I think I'm good with that.
But the thing that is with you, Antoine, when you give them personal space, you just go
Well,
up to the world.
I've looked like for some. You mean like a death or something?
No.
Like
Just-
a death. This I don't ever know what to say. Do you feel? I feel funny.
No, you just
Does
offer your
anybody-
support. You just
I
offer
feel funny.
support.
Like
Your condolences.
when I've had people die that were close to me, not there's certain things that people say and that they don't think. There's certain things I don't want to hear that. Well, he's in a better place.
Oh, well.
I don't want to hear that,
Okay.
madam. That he's in a better place. I
Yeah.
want him
Yeah.
here right now.
Right.
That's what I
right.
want.
Well.
Oh, he's in a better place.
And the thing is,
Just shut up.
do you know that place?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and then look
Right.
at he lived a long life. I didn't matter. That does not hurt me any less. I don't want to hear that today.
Right.
Oh, he lived a long life.
Some people want to hear it. Some people do not want to hear it.
And
so.
then they go further. Well, they see how long you're gonna live. You that because it's in your blood. I'm like, just go home. Go home.
Well, people view death differently.
It's still a mystery to me. It's
It
still a
is.
mystery to me, and I believe that as we go on, we'll know more and more by and by, because I do understand a little bit more than I did back
Of course.
when.
And we learn as we live. So, whatever your faith or your beliefs are, it's fine.
Yeah.
And that's fine. There's not a problem with that.
Yeah.
So, emotional boundaries, saying no. Do you have a problem saying no?
No, no. I have no problem with saying no.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I think I did when I was younger.
I think we've all had the problem with saying no because we didn't truly understand where we were coming from. And, learning from experiences, you can say, I just don't agree with that right now.
Well, I had low
Sometimes I say
self-esteem.
no.
I had low self-esteem, and I wanted everybody to like me.
Well, I think we've all went through that. I went through that in my early 20s
Yeah, I
as
wanted
well.
people to like me. Yeah, I don't care today.
Yeah, well, you care about things, but certain people's opinions
I
don't matter.
I-
Only opinion that matters is your own.
Well, I got a cabinet of people whose opinion that I do.
Of
tell you
course.
about. Like if one of y'all came to me and said, Antoine, that's only when I would make. I was like, okay, so I went too far. That you need.
Right.
Then
right,
only when. But if it's not part of the cabinet, I don't hear it. I'm not listening to that because
Right.
you don't. First of all, you don't even know me, madam.
Yeah.
You probably just heard that you've heard that I was gay, and you don't. You're leading with that.
But it's certain boundaries that just don't cross. I had a lady come up to me in the gym and touch me on my chest.
Violation number one:
On my chest.
boundary.
Right, and I'm just like,
And you don't even say good morning or
Right.
speak to this.
she's
See?
like, hey, when you're doing this machine, you should do certain things. I was just like, I said, I don't. Even, I
That
said,
was a lot. And
But I told her, I said, I don't even know you.
you said that.
I said, I don't know
Good for you.
Because why are you touching me? Is what I told her. And I was like, I wasn't being disrespectful. I
Let me
said,
have
why
that.
are you touching me? Because I don't know you. I've never seen you before. So I understand you're telling me something, but why are you touching me?
Now watch this. What, it doesn't matter what color a person.
No, she's black. I don't care if it's white, black, or green, or red. I don't care. You touch me and I don't know you
But
inappropriately.
all this
Yeah,
said a
so-
whole lot.
Right.
It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot with that. With the
Because if I was one of those violent people, it could have been like, bap.
Yeah.
Because you don't know me.
Yeah.
I've never seen that woman before.
Yeah. See, when I'm in public, I give off a
Well, I did this.
air that don't you. Excuse me. Yeah,
Right.
You can't because I know this is what the armor I have to put on to protect myself.
And you know,
when I go outside.
Especially with now with the 6 foot rule, you
Yeah.
know, with the COVID and all
Like,
that.
you cannot be just in my space.
Right. Especially if you don't know me and you're not trying to get to know
Yeah.
me, the energies off.
That, and don't joke with me, and you don't.
And I'm in the gym.
Like,
I don't
yeah,
even take my phone in the gym because I like my own private
the
time.
joking, y'all have to be careful about with the joking. Do not let people joke with you that don't know you, because
Right.
that is
That's
joking.
true.
The first thing they do, oh, you. I said, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, because people know you know you're about. You don't know me.
Yeah,
I've never
don't get
seen
familiar
you.
with me.
Yeah, it's okay to come up and say
You
hi.
have
blah,
never
blah,
met
blah.
anybody like me. Trust me, you have never met anybody like me.
But it's it's a thing of how they approach. You coming up to me patting on my chest, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking, why are you touching me? That's why I told her, why are you
All
touching
black
me?
women think about the gays.
Uh-uh.
Not all black women.
But I don't care if it's black, white, straight, or whatever.
You taking on
Just
the bed.
don't.
You taking on the bed.
Right.
Nothing for them.
But don't touch me on the.
You can't touch people.
No.
That and you have to be very careful. Work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I fell short.
Work.
A lot of the time, letting things pass.
Mm-mm. No.
And I did it a lot for years is
Mm-hmm.
because I'm the only person in my house and I need that check.
Of course.
So I may let this slide.
No.
I did it, and I did it for a long time. Not anymore.
Oh no.
Not anymore. That's why I'm
Especially when it comes to personal things.
Yeah.
When it's it's
And
still
I'll go
personal.
to HR in a minute.
Absolutely.
I have no problem with going. At first, I was like, do you want to be that guy that
Absolutely.
go to HR? Like,
Yes.
oh, absolutely. I will
Right.
go to HR in a minute. And they're like, oh, he's so full of himself. And now I embrace it.
Yes.
Yes, I am full of myself.
There's certain things you can and cannot
Yeah.
do, and you can't say.
Not to me, anyway.
And you can't say what you might be thinking a certain thing, but you can't always say it. Mm.
I will go to HR.
It's all in the approach.
And I will keep copious notes.
Oh yeah.
He came in this morning at 10.
But it's the thing with this, it's a matter of respect.
Yeah.
And I expect respect. If I'm giving you respect on a daily, why would you disrespect me? And I'm not even really doing anything to you.
The
And I
job
have
that
a
I
problem
just,
with
the
that.
one that I think I have been there maybe 3 weeks, and we were in a meeting about how we were going to do Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I told him that I think they wanted me to. I don't like to decorate. I don't, and some things just come down to something.
Okay.
He was like, don't like to decorate. He said, you need to get your gay card back.
Oh no, was he gay?
No. So
I was offended. I would be so
But
offended.
we're a small staff. It was 4 of us,
Mm-mm.
and I was like, "Come on, Antoine, you got to come on."
Oh no,
not off your
no.
back.
Mm-mm.
Like
I wouldn't have let that
So
pass.
I kind of looked at him and I was like, maybe it's me. I'm taking it.
No, I wouldn't.
He said, "You need
addressed
to
that.
you need to get your gay card back."
Oh,
Yeah.
I would address that right then. I would
should've.
address
I should've.
that right then. And
I
there.
should have.
Absolutely.
I should have.
Because that's a boundary issue. Because
I should have.
he took you out of your comfort zone,
But
and he showed you, he belittled you.
But here's the thing, gays, pay attention.
He tried to belittle you.
You have to be very careful about work.
Oh yes.
I don't hide who I am, nor do I discuss. Because
Right.
first of all, my personal life is none of your business.
Absolutely not.
Okay, we're not here for that. But I'm sure by day 3 you're going to figure it out. Smart people will figure it out.
Right.
Some people may not.
Well, some people don't know. There's people on my job that
The
don't
one
know.
young
And I
lady
don't
that
care.
we worked side by side, she was just a sponge. Just went down my whole history, and I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna be such a good friend of mine.
Be weary.
So as I came out of the cloud, I was like, Antoine, you know she's telling you.
Of course. Absolutely.
And that's where you need to get, because we.
No. You should have addressed that right then and there.
I should have.
Right.
I should have.
Or you should have went to HR right then and
I
there.
should have. Pay attention.
Yes.
Pay
definitely.
attention. Especially
Don't ever
at
let
work.
nobody call you out your name.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's inappropriate.
And you know, I'm like, well, because I questioned myself. I was like,
Yeah, so we have to
I
draw
questioned
that in.
myself.
So you have to, but you have to expect respect, so you should get respect back.
Yeah, it won't happen
And
again.
that was disrespectful.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well, we have come to the end of the road, y'all. We
yes, yes, we could have went on and on
I
for
know,
another
we went
couple
on and on.
hours,
We went on and
but
on.
we got to go. Unfortunately, we only have an hour on the show.
We will see you guys next month.
Yes, next month, and next month is what, 2 weeks away?
2 weeks
week
away.
week and a half or something like that. So.
Yes. Enjoy your holiday.
Yes, yeah. What holidays coming? Oh,
President's, isn't it? And President's.
Oh, President's Day is tomorrow. That's right.
I think.
Yes,
I
tomorrow.
don't want to say the wrong.
Yeah, so those of you who are in the government or wherever that are off tomorrow, enjoy your day off. Enjoy your third day off. Do something nice tonight. Hope you had a great weekend, and we will see you soon.
All right. That camera looked like it did good. I had to. Hit.
I can't do it because you. Go back and do it.
That's all. Okay. All right. So you're good. So you're going to Baltimore.
Yes.
Is he going to drive?
His car's at my house.
All right. Well, this was a fantastic show.
Yeah, we
I
could
hope
go
I
on
was.
and on.
I just hope I was lit right. That's her area. Use that extra bite.
Thanks for watching. You should have got some Moscato. Cupcake Moscato.
I'll know next time. Dick, I wanted to show you. Well, I'll show you next time. The I am ball.
Oh, where's it at?
Online. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get